Hello everybody, back here again with another vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 19th, and today was a wonderful, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning fairly early-ish, got up, got the dogs all out, we hung outside trying to keep them quiet, waiting for my wife to kind of sleep in the best she can. Just these dogs are super easy, man, they're super chill. So finally got up, she got up and was able to make a little bit of noise, came in, grabbed my gear, ran down to the basically feed the cats that I'm watching this weekend. So went down there and got them all taken care of and basically cleaned up. From there, headed back to the house. I was on the motorcycle, so I was out just kind of chilling out with it. Got a couple things done. They were talking about, they wanted me to go to the store, and my mom got sick on her trip back, and she thinks it's her allergies. I don't know. I think she got COVID the way she's describing her symptoms, but who the hell knows? We're not testing the brain, so it doesn't matter anymore. So, but she's not feeling good yet. She's still feeling like crap, and we were basically just kind of hanging around the house. Wife was doing a bunch of work in the office, and basically just doing, I don't know, the best she can. It's still like, her leg's still screwed up. It's such a pain in the ass because still in this that shitty brace from waiting for the surgery and stuff, so she's constantly wondering if it's gonna work or not, and and afraid she's gonna do more damage to it, so on and so forth. So it's just a real just downer, I guess, lack of a better way to put it. So got a couple things done. I decided I was not going to the store that early because I did not want to fight with the people, and mom felt like crap, so it wasn't gonna make much sense to take her with me to the store. And plus I didn't really want to be in a car with her if she's sick as hell like that extra space, extra close with the germs and whatnot. So kind of just hanging out and whatever, and decided that I don't know what time of the day it was. She decided she wanted pizza sometime in the day, but it was probably, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. Decided I was going to take my Suburban up to drop off at the mechanic shop. That's going to put my air conditioning in my truck, and then my brakes, hit the brakes if I get here. But ran it by there. I stopped there yesterday in the rainstorm and basically hatched the plan of getting up on the lift. So went ahead and I was like, okay, cool. So ran the Suburban up there, parked it kind of blocking the drive but in a weird way. So it's out of the way but not really, and whatever. And then asked me if he wanted any help putting it away, and he goes, nope, I'm all good. So I reminded him the brake grabs when you hit the brakes and stuff, whatever. And he's like, yep, got it all good. So went ahead and left there. He offered to give me a ride home. I'm like, nah, I'm good, man. I can get this. So it's only 3 or 4 miles, right? I'm like, I'll be fine. So I basically headed out because I needed to run anyway. So one of the things, I didn't want to take my wallet and everything with me. So I just popped my driver's license out and stuck it in my pocket because I had to drive up there. And I didn't want to get pulled over. And because technically it's against the law to drive without your license on you and yada yada. So just chucked it in my pocket with my phone. And I'm like, I'm good. Up there, dropped the Suburban off, and as I go to leave, I basically put my phone in my pocket, grab a couple quick pictures of it because I realized I didn't have any photos of it right before I went in. So grabbed a couple photos and headed down the sidewalk to head home and change the podcast, whatever I was listening to, started my watch, and took off and went running home. So during my run home, I started to make my vlog like I am right now, but for yesterday, and I basically, as I'm filming that, I went, wait a minute, that's my ID. And the ID's loose with my phone, so it's not a big deal. Feeling around, can't find it. I'm like, shit, I just lost my ID. So I turned to head back, and at this point, I'm probably a mile, real close to a mile away from his shop. And it hit me, I'm like, God, this is gonna suck. Like, I don't want to turn around and head back another mile, because that makes me now 2 miles into my run that I'm looking for shit, that I'm out here with no fluids. I didn't bring any water or anything that makes it long to be gone 3 or 4 miles. But if I was to turn around, I've already knocked out 1 and go back to his shop, looking for my ID is 2, and to get back to here is 3, and then it's to get home is another 3. So I'm out here for 6, and I'm gonna be killing a lot of time looking at the ground, looking for stuff. I'm like, God, you gotta be shitting me. So I just said, hell, I'll go home, grab the motorcycle, then head back over and look for us and grab a bottle of water also. So I just head on home. Like, yeah, worst case scenario, it's an ID. It's not like it's a credit card or nothing. I have to cancel and all that crap. I just have to order a new one, and I believe for the most part they'll have my photo on file still. They'll be able to just print me a new one and send it to me. I won't even have to actually go there physically to deal with it. So let's see if this stupid Kia is gonna try and run me over here or not. So I don't know why. It freaks me out. People pull up to a stop sign and sit here this whole time. I know around they've been there for way too long. Could have easily went ahead of me. And they're looking down at their phone and looking back at their kid, all that shit. Because a lot of times they'll look up, they'll see cars, and they'll dart off. They'll realize they've been sitting there for 3 minutes. But it luckily did not happen. She did not run me over, so it's a good thing. But went ahead, jumped on the motorcycle, called him actually, and said, hey, not for nothing, but I pulled my phone out of my pocket as I was leaving your shop. Would you look out front of your shop and see if my ID is on the ground? And he's like, absolutely. So we walked up there, looked around, I don't see nothing. I'm like, okay, cool, no big deal. I just, first place pulling my phone out right there, so I was hoping saved me the trip, looking back all the way. So jumped on the motorcycle after I got back from my run, headed back over, and stopped at one spot, kind of looked around where I knew I took my phone out of my pocket, about where I started the vlog. Didn't see it, so I headed on down. I said I was going to go to the shop and just backtrack the whole route. I'll be good to go. So parked there and headed down the sidewalk, same way I was heading home. And I was just basically, walking along, checking the ground out. I remember I pulled my phone out the second time, right in front of the shop, second time when I was, basically checking something else. Oh, I started my road ID. And I was about in that spot, looked down, license laying right in the grass. So worked out great. I didn't go very far, probably not even 2 city blocks. So worked out well. Threw my license in my backpack or my trunk of my bike, and then basically headed on back home. Everything good to go. He was putting my Suburban in at that point. When I got there, he wasn't there. My Suburban's gone. I was like, I don't know who's driving this thing, but I don't know where he went. He went somewhere with it, but pulled it back in. He was pulling it in. Basically, he's all good. So got it up on the lift, and all is happy and go lucky. So I'm like, no big deal. So as he's pulling it in to get up on the lift and stuff and trying to make room, because his shop is just very full of everything. So I'm like, okay, sweet, good to go. So I head back home, went ahead, jumped in the pool for a bit to cool off, and was just kind of hanging around for the day. Got the pool cleaned for the best part I can, and then got out, was just chilling, and then they decided where they're gonna get pizza from Filipio's, and I was like, okay, no big deal. And then it dawned on me, we're now in that time frame. I'm like, shit, I didn't go feed the cats. So don't know what happened, don't know how, because I had a reminder set, it popped off, I just didn't do it, I don't know why. But so I was like, okay, cool, I gotta go feed the cats and stuff. They wanted me to do a few other things as well, and I had to go get the pizza, and I'm like, you guys gotta get, I asked for the list of groceries. I'm like, okay, cool, because we'd already eaten our pizza, so I'd already went and got the pizza, got back, and I realized I was gonna feed the cats when I went to get the pizza, but as I got a shower, she'd already ordered the pizza, so I headed up there, and I was just like, shit, I completely forgot those damn cats. Which again, it's not the end of the world, it's not that late, it's a little later, and I don't really would have done it, but it's late enough that it annoyed me. So I was like, okay, and they wanted me to go to the store just to get me your guys' grocery list, which I've been asking for all day, and they still haven't got them to me, and still haven't got them to me, and still haven't got them to me. I'm like, I need to leave right now because I gotta go feed these damn cats. I'm already late feeding the cats, and you guys need to bring me your grocery list. So they finally got me their grocery list. She had to call her dad and all stuff, which I'm like, that all goddamn day. Like, you knew this weekend I was going to get groceries whenever it was. So now I'm heading out to go feed the cats at 7 o'clock, and then got done with them, headed over to go do grocery shopping. Aldi closes at 8, so I kind of barely, I was like the third to last person out of there, I think it was. But I was in line to pay for it by 8 o'clock, so got that done. Then I headed across the street to Winn-Dixie. They closed at 9, which was no big deal. Wasn't that much stuff I needed at Winn-Dixie, but had to call and basically get them to clarify what they want on their list, because they'd write things down like beans, and I don't know what you mean, like lima beans or baked beans or what you mean. So I had to call a few times like that, but went ahead, got 99% everything on the list for both households, and it was all good to go. So yeah, we chilled out there, got that done, got back, and then Mom asked something about when we put it away, and I'm like, I can put it away, I'm just bringing it all in the house because I still got cold stuff out there. So go to bed, like it's past her bedtime. She's normally in bed by now, or at least in her room. I don't know if she's actually sleeping yet or not, but I'm on the shelf and she doesn't feel good. So I walked back in and she's putting stuff away. Her and my wife are standing, 4.5 feet apart with, my mom has a mask on, and I'm like, God damn, like spreading the germs and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, just go away, and you don't feel good, I'll put this shit away, not a big deal. So I was like, oh well, no big deal. So she heads around, puts everything away. We got stuff to go across the street to father-in-law's house, which I'll do tomorrow. I don't really want to mess with tonight. So we finally get everything for the most part put away, all the cold stuff and whatever and whatnot, so we're good to go. And then I head outside to knock out a cigar out there, showing out the dogs, enjoying my cigar, having a nice little evening. It's cooled off decently, so it's not horrible. And then out of nowhere, not sure what the hell hits me, but I just start feeling like shit. Like bad. I feel like shit. I just start dripping sweat out of nowhere. Like just feel like I'm freezing cold, and I am just sweating like a fiend. So I turn the fan up, trying to help, figure out I'm just hot as hell. It's just it's weird. Couldn't figure it out. Like I put my cigar out. I didn't put it out. I set it down because you don't put the cigar out. But I just gave up on the cigar. I'm like, what the hell? I don't know what's going on here. Just completely felt like shit. Came inside, took some ibuprofen, which I do 5 times a month. I don't do it very often, even. And took some ibuprofen and basically laid down. Didn't get, I usually have a snack and, some other stuff. Wanted to go to bed. I just said, hell, and just laid down next to my wife and started basically show to listen to as I go to sleep and try my best to go to sleep without really even explaining to her. I went to the bathroom 3 times. Within 20 minutes, it was just, I don't know what the hell at me. It was rough. I felt like death warmed over. It was bad. So I was like, oh, this ain't good. Didn't even tell her. I just went to bed. She was already asleep, so she woke up and came in, and we kind of, said our pleasantries good night. That was it, because she's not been sleeping with a dam, and I know I don't sleep with a dam because I'm constantly scared I'm going to bump into her leg, which is what it is. But I don't know if that's what it is catching up to me or what, but it whooped my ass. Like, it was bad. I don't know, it's because I don't know. No idea what caused it, but it is what it is. I went to bed hoping I did not die. So anyway, that's all I got right now. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.